Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne, and I will give y'all a few moments to see if anyone comes on. It is around 12:30 on Monday, and I decided to pop on here. I don't give a lot of notice or any notice at all, so a lot of people don't know when I'm going to come on. My normal time for coming on has been around 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. So I go on normally when I was going on twice a day. It was 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. And so people knew when to look for me. But the big issue now is people don't know when to look for me or if I'm going to be on. I don't remember what day I was on last. It could have been Friday, but it might have been Thursday. And so it's been a little while. Welcome, Sayoban. Welcome, my friend. Great to see you. And thank you, Sayoban, for being such a Sayohan. I have to get your name right. Thank you for being such an amazing and supportive friend. You really, really are here on YouTube, and I thank you so very, very much. So the thing for me is that I really don't know what days I'm going to be on, what times. I try to come on in the afternoon if I'm going to come on. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's a little bit later. And then there's other times I come on in the evening. So like tonight, I am supposed to be interviewed on someone else's live stream. So likely I won't be doing my own. So, you know, it is what it is. And I come on when I can come on. Welcome, my friend Wargamer. Hello. And Silly Mommy for Life. Wonderful. Welcome. I'm going to give you blue wrenches. There you go. And I was just saying, I never really know what time I'm going to come on. So most of my close friends don't even know that I'm coming on. Welcome, Malvic Cooking. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome. And thank you for being so supportive. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, Chris O Gaming, thank you so very, very much. Chris O Gaming, that's my phone. I keep my phone next to me in case my kids call. Let me just put you up here, Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I truly appreciate that. You know, if you can share me out, let me know that you shared me out so you get a little extra shout out like Chris does. And Chris is such a wonderful supporter of my community. And so if you make friends with Chris, he is likely to be a very, very big supporter of your community. Chris knows the golden rule: share your host out and you will grow. So today's title of my live stream is Bring a Friend and Make a Friend. And the reason I say bring a friend is many channels that come on here want to grow. Now, I'm not a growth channel, although you can grow here. I'm a grandma channel who shares wisdom and inspiration and motivation. I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions, and I don't give information. I share with you my perspective and my daily wisdom insights and inspirations. But you can grow here. Okay. And so if you want to grow, you know, one of the golden rules is share your host out. That way you get a little extra shout out. And when you get a little extra shout out, people notice that. And so you grow as a result. Many of you don't know, but I've only been up public about a little over a year. Now, I've had the channel 11 years, but it was only for family and friends. And so when I came up public, I had a little over 200 subscribers, all of which were mainly people that I knew. And so people that I knew were the only ones I had. So in a year's time, I grew rapidly to well over 14,000. And so, and I have 5 channels. So if y'all don't know, I have 5 channels. The links are pinned to the top of the comment section under my daily videos. It's not under my live streams. You have to go to one of my daily videos, like today, the one I put up last night. And the links will all be there, including my Facebook messaging. So where you can message me. So if you click on all 5 links, I'm likely, and leave me a nice message, I'm likely to connect back with you with all 5 channels. So one of me is really like 5 of me. So you make 5 new friends, okay? And so, yes. And can I lap bag? I don't know what lap bag is, but oh, thank you, Malvic. Thank you so much. And thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, my friend. Malvic just shared me out. And so, see, this is the thing, how it works. When you go into these live streams, the host does not grow. So, for example, I'm sitting here fishing in my own pond. So I'm not going to grow in my own pond. I would grow in your pond. And so what I do when I go into a live stream, I give a thumbs up before I even enter into it. I give a thumbs up if I know who they are and what their channel is about. And then I go in and I share them out. And when you share them out, then you go back and you say, hey, I shared you out. And most of the time, that host will shout you out. They will remember you the next time you come in, and they're going to give you a big welcome. Okay, like Chriso Gaming, like Malvic Cooking, you know, so that's what you want to do, is you always want to share your host out. Now, the problem is, what if you have a channel that's less than 1,000 subscribers and you don't have a community tab? Then you let a friend know, or let some friends know. It could be through social media. It could be in any which way. Invite a friend and let your host know that you've brought a friend in. And then that way, that will work as well. Okay. When you go over and you watch a video, share that video out. If you share my videos out and you let me know, I will be coming over to share one of your videos out. If, you know, if at all, if it's appropriate, I will come over and share one of your videos out. And that's what I do. And so my friend Undel, UNNDEL, is a wonderful motivational channel. She comes over and shares every single one of my live streams out, every single one. And I go over and share every single one of her live streams out. That's what we do. Absolutely, War Games. And, you know, make sure, War Games, you always leave a comment on my videos, because when you do, I come back over. And remember, I have 5 channels. So if you want to make 5 new friends, go over there, get my links, and go to all 5 channels. Grandma's Porch with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's House with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, Grandma's Adventures with Dianna Brianne Fairchild, and What Would Mom Say? Exclamation mark. Dianna Brianne Fairchild. Probably, if you look up my name, Dianna Brianne Fairchild, you'll probably come up with all the channels. So you can do it that way too. But you do need to watch a video so that I get credit for you and so that I can keep you on my channel. And so the whole thing is that if you want to grow, you be a friend. Okay, that's the way you'll grow. And, you know, I come on here live streaming. I never know if anyone's going to show up. If everyone's going to show up, I have no clue. And to pick a perfect time is very difficult, because I have different friends that are doing live streaming right now. And I just go on anyhow. We all step on each other's toes, and that's what we do. You know, it's just part of doing live streamings. You can't, there's not going to be a perfect time to go on a live stream when somebody you know is not on one. Okay. So I don't even look to see who's on. I just go on. And that's kind of how I do it. And because otherwise I would never get on a live streaming. Welcome, welcome, Cat to Chat TV. Welcome, my friend. And I will give you a blue wrench there. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for coming. I appreciate that you are here. Yes, you have a blue jacket now, my friend. And so today I went out and I did my 5-mile run. Now it was a little bit difficult because it's getting up close to 100 where we live. Now you see I have the doors all open. I like fresh air during the day, but at night I put the air conditioning on. Hey, Hobby Bistang, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now there's a channel you definitely want to connect with as well. Hobby Bistang is a big channel, and they will, you go there to grow. Okay, like you come here for wisdom, you go, and you can grow here too, but you go there solely to grow, and also fabulous content. So you really want to connect with Hobby Biztang. Hobby Biztang will really, really help you grow. And he has a friend, Mark, that has a channel too. And you'll see him on his channel all the time. And so connect with him, because you both you will grow on their channels. Okay. And, you know, coming on YouTube, and I've been doing a lot of rethinking about YouTube. Now, if you notice the last couple of days, my videos are a little bit shorter. Not necessarily shorter, but I'm not putting the grandmas coming up the driveway. And then I kind of started just putting grandma's porch on there in the beginning. And then I just, you know, and then now I've taken both of them off just for right now. I'll put them back on later as a beginning and an ending. But I wanted to shorten my videos a little bit. I just want to get the message out there, the message across, whatever my wisdom message happens to be. And this is the thing. So this is the thing. What I do is I get my message out there, and but you know, when I editing is the biggest part. It takes the most time. So I'm trying to cut corners on my editing. And so I solely make a thumbnail now and then just the video. That's it. No beginning, no ending, because it takes forever to upload it with the beginning and ending. So for me to be able to do all that I do on YouTube and in my in-person life, I have to cut corners. And but not in anywhere that matters, because you all get the same wisdom whether I stick grandma's porch beginning and ending on there or not. And I think a lot of people kind of like just getting down to the point, down to the real deal, down to what I'm about to say, you know. And I give concentrated wisdom and concentrated inspiration. Like I said, I don't give advice or suggestions. I give you what I get daily, and I share that with you. And a lot of people, you know, laughingly or jokingly or whatever, they say I'm like the medium, but the medium with wisdom. I don't hear dead people like the Medium TV show, but I do hear wisdom, and I always have. And so, you know, I hear wisdom, and I share that with you all in my little videos. I have over 3,800 videos up, and I actually have more in the queue. So I save some in the queue for days that I don't have time to do a video. So if you get one with a Christmas tree in the background, you know what happened. But most of them are fresh out of the oven. I put them up as I make them. And so, you know, I like to share wisdom. That's my gift. You have a gift. You have to identify what your gift is. Maybe you're a cooking channel. If you're a cooking channel, you shouldn't try to be a mechanic channel when that's not your gift. You know, stick with your gift. And in my opinion, I stick with my gift. My gift is wisdom, inspiration, motivation. And so I stick with that. Like I said, you can grow here, but I'm not a growth channel. Okay, there's plenty of growth channels out there that you can grow on. I am not a growth channel. I am a grandma channel who shares wisdom and inspiration with you. Welcome, welcome, Espaco DIANNA. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. As you all know, I'm trying to do this without glasses. So if I miss your comment, please understand. I started wearing glasses about, hey, Ben, great to see you. You're right, Ben, you're right. About 2 years ago, when I went back to college at age 62, I started wearing glasses so that I could read faster and easier. And as you all know, most people over 40 wear some kind of glasses at some point because their eyes change. But I didn't have to. I didn't have to. But I asked my eye doctor, I said, you know what? Do eyeglasses weaken your eyes? And he said, absolutely not. Well, I beg to differ, because since then I've had a struggle, you know, when I don't wear the glasses for reading. But I choose not to wear the glasses if I don't have to. Now, sometimes I'll pick up my glasses if I want to read a long-winded message or something like that. But overall, I don't wear them. Hey, Hot Gist Corner, welcome, welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. So I try not to wear glasses. So if I do miss a comment, just remake a comment, and I should probably see it at that point. And so I'm going to share with you a little bit of wisdom while you're, making friends here. Welcome, Augustine. Welcome, welcome. And, every day I get something new. I was out on my 5-mile run this morning in the heat. It was almost 100 this morning. It was so hot, so hot. And, oh, thank you, Hobby Bistang. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I have a birthday coming up in about a week and a half. I'll be 64 years old. 64. Does this look like a 64-year-old to you? I'll be 64. But I run 5 miles a day. I juice. I take care of myself. And I'm doing a lot of videos about people over 60. Now, my channel is for everyone, but it's also geared to people over 60 because, well, people over 60 face different challenges as well as different blessings. And I'm teaching them, I'm inspiring them how to navigate their own life. And, one of the things that a lot of people over the age of 60 are focused on is their health because maybe they didn't take care of it. And when you don't take care of something, ultimately it breaks. And so a lot of people by the time they're 60 are pretty well broken. The people that's taken great care of themselves has to continue to take great care of themselves. And I take great care of myself. And yet we have to remember there are things that are out of our control too. So I think having good doctors and having good professionals of all kinds that you can tap into if needed, knowing who they are beforehand so you don't panic when something happens is very important. Hey, William. Oh my gosh, William, no, my friend. You know what? Oh, I am so glad you're here, my friend. It is so wonderful. William, I'm going to tell you why I haven't been sharing you out as regularly. And I'm going to come share you out because I share you out all the time. I keep getting unsubscribed to you. And I keep getting unsubscribed to Brenda Land and to Noni May and to Norgis R. And all my close friends. People talk about that they take back the new friends. They don't take back my new friends, but they take back my old friends. So, for example, if I gain 100 new friends in a day, they take 80 of my old friends. So I have to go back and figure out all the time, who did they just take? And people, that's why, honestly, William, I should be, and I know you should be too. Honestly, I was at 26,000, not on the thing where it registered, but 26,000 on the analytics in December. And YouTube told me I was, but they couldn't give the people back because they had taken them. And they called them spam. But they must consider you spam, Brenda Land spam, people, And so they keep doing that to me. I'm still growing, but nothing like I could before. Because if I grow 100 or 200 a day, I backtrack 180 of them, out of 200. So I grow 20. And honestly, William, I think I should be at about 40K right now or even more. Then that's honest. I really, with everything, as quickly as I grow. The problem is they take people away. I don't know why. Other people it doesn't happen to. I've talked to them. They've been very nice about it. They keep using the word spam. Of course, the people that you talk to are people that usually have no power and they have to tell you what they're scripted to say. And so I got it. So I just roll with it. I'm fine with where I'm at. I'm happy with where I'm at. I agree. William, I totally agree. If you don't have William's channel, please connect with William. He has, well, I don't know what you're really doing on your channel now, but I know one thing he does do. He does very much like what I do. He makes videos and his content is amazing. If you want, this is the way it is. You're going to have ups and downs. I did a video yesterday. I put it out called, why my channel is so amazing. Why does no one watch it? And, there's a lot of amazing channels that are out there that are struggling to grow. There's channels out there that are lousy that have a lot of viewers. So, you know, the basher channels, as I call them, the ones that bicker and fight and are nasty, they get a lot of views, but that's not me. I'm not willing to sell myself and sell my integrity to get views and to get subscribers. I'm not going to do that. And so I choose to make the content that I make, which is how to live your best life content. It's content to lift people up, not to pull them down. And William, if I am around, I will be on there. I will be on there, but I'm going to have to go back in and make sure. Let me go now. Let me go back over and let me go see where you're at. Let me go, William Newell. Okay, William Pops Newell. Let's see here. Let me make sure. I'm going to have to go in. Let me see. Yep, they unsubscribed me, William. I'm going to play your video on low while we're talking, so they don't. Okay, let me put your video on low, because you have to play it on low. Okay, I'm playing your video, William. Gonna do like, let me say, let me just put a comment down here. Hi, my friend. Did I get that right? I don't have glasses on. So if I misspelled it, William, you know I'm not drunk. I don't drink. Okay, so I just resubscribed. Okay, let me get back over to StreamYard. Okay, let's see here. Let me get back over to here. Okay. Ms. Croft, welcome, my friend. Let me give you a blue wrench. Thank you so much, Ms. Croft, for being here. Another great channel. Yeah, isn't that wild, William? You got notified that I was on, but you're not connected to me. So I went back over just now and playing a video as we speak. You can open up 10 different tabs with 10 different videos going, so that they get credit for you and be playing them, but you have to keep it on a minimum. You can't mute it. If you mute it, you don't get counted. Thank you, Miss Croft. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing me out. I appreciate it. I thank you. And I am doing really great. I did do my 5-mile run, as I said. It's hot here, almost 100. So I did it out there. I was the only one out there. The only one crazy enough to be out there running 5 miles in the heat. But I hydrate well. And the same way here. Thank you, William. Thank you. William shared me out. Thank you. And Miss Croft, thank you so much. And, the vegetarian lifestyle, I'm a vegan who is sometimes a vegetarian, who sometimes is a bad vegan, bad vegetarian. Okay. At home, I eat vegan, vegetarian. When I'm out, it could be almost anything. I try to stick with it, but sometimes it's hard. My family is not vegan or vegetarian. So I cook 2 different kinds of meals. I juice a lot. I do lemon rind juice. I actually take the whole lemon, clean it real good first, because you always want to clean your vegetables and your fruit. I dice it up and I put it in a blender. So I have the pulp. So then it's very thick, and then I dilute it and I put it in a big jug and I sip on it. I drink celery juice and I save all my pulp, and I then, with celery, because it's so stringy, you have to regrind it up. And I make celery burgers, and they're fantastic. I just use a little flour, a little bit of vegan egg mixture, but you can use regular eggs. I use a little bit of flour, and if I have it, the grain called Bulgar, Bulgar. And so that's what I do. And then I do that with watermelon. I juice watermelon rind, and then I save the pulp. And a watermelon, people throw away their rinds. So I juice the rinds, and then I take the pulp, and they make great burgers, vegan burgers. And so I do all kinds of things. Yes, Miss Croft, I think that the thing is, the only thing I don't do smoothies. I think smoothies are highly, they got so many calories in them. and I don't want those extra calories, because remember, I'm over 60. So, weight is an issue. I'm slim. I'm thin, but I can tell you that I can just look at something and gain weight. Okay. And so I have to, at this age, our metabolism changes. So I don't do smoothies for that reason. I do not do it. I juice the rinds. Okay, I juice the rinds. Now, remember, you have to make sure they're clean, and because there's all kinds of stuff on them. So you got to make sure anytime you use vegetables, soak them, clean them, all of that. Make sure they're clean. I do take some supplements, but they're all kind of like garlic or turmeric or cinnamon, those kinds of supplements. I'm working on no glasses right now, and I'm reading this chat without any glasses. I'm going in to see the optometrist to talk about LASIK surgery, although I probably will not get it in the near future. I do want to talk to him about it. Okay. It's sort of like becoming familiar with it before I need it. Hopefully I never need it. Hopefully I can strengthen my eyes to the point that I never need LASIK surgery, and I can be 80 years old without glasses and without LASIK surgery. And the other thing, I'm going in, and I will be 64. And right now I don't need it. I'm going in to see the cosmetic plastic surgeon, a very reputable plastic surgeon, and talk about a potential facelift at some later point. Now, yes, I do take vitamin B12. I do take that, yes, because as a vegan, you have to. Welcome, and Neneg Cell. Welcome. And so, yes, what I do, and I gave you a blue wrench, my friend. There you go. Thank you, and welcome, and thank you for coming. And so welcome, JRD. Welcome. I'm going to give you a blue wrench too, my friend. And so I'm going in to see the plastic surgeon. Now, I don't need anything. I went to one about 2 years ago. I did a whole video on it. Maybe it was a year ago. I think it was a year ago. And he said, you don't need it. I don't know what you're doing, but you don't need it. And I said, well, I eat healthy. I run. I do everything right for my life. And so, but I want to just kind of pave that way if that time ever comes, because you can only fight the hands of time so much. And, so this is the thing. I never have been a person that went to doctors. I've always been anti-doctor, not anti-doctor, but anti-going to the doctor. But now I'm making sure that I'm very well acquainted with my doctors and everything like that, because one of the things over 60 is that your doctor becomes your best friend. Okay. And welcome, Brownie Time. It's wonderful to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you forever and ever and ever. Wonderful to see you. Everyone, make sure you're still subscribed to me, because they're sending out notices, but you're not subscribed anymore. They take us all away from each other, and then we have to go back and resubscribe. It's happening to all of us. That's why we're not growing like we did before. They're not taking your new people. They're taking your old people. And, well, I don't like to go to the doctors, and I don't go for any reason other than, for me, what happened, I didn't go for so long that when I called my doctor up, they said, you can't come in right away. I said, why not? They said, you haven't been here for so long. We have to schedule a full visit, not a partial visit. Well, I now make sure that I get in once a year just to see the doctor, so that I don't get stuck like that again. So, my channel deals with everybody. I try to deal with all kinds of issues, out of 3,800 videos. I did one the other night I'd never done before, called When You Lose Your Spouse, when a spouse dies. Now, obviously, I have my spouse, I have my husband, but I've known a lot of people that's lost their spouse. So not all the videos are about me. Most of them aren't. They're about things that I've seen, other people. I don't, talk about other people unless I have their permission, or unless, it's something really, really good. I change who they are, whatever. But I've met a lot of people that's lost their spouse. And I felt that that was a topic that I wanted to cover, called When You Lose Your Spouse. So I covered, out of 3,800 issues, I've covered a lot of different topics. And no, I haven't lived them all. I've lived many of them, but not all of them. Okay. And, and William and I talk a lot about this, trolls and people that come on channels, and we all get them. We all get them. You know, you can be the most positive, wonderful, amazing person. You can be sharing the most amazing content. You can be doing everything right. And somebody's going to come on and be nasty. It's inevitable. You can't let that stop you. You cannot let that stop you. Thank you, Miss Croft. I know you are. Thank you. And I'm connected with you with all of my channels too, I believe. Because what I do when you go over to all 5 channels, links are pinned to the top of the comment section below my daily videos. If you connect with all 5 channels, I come back to yours. I make sure that I'm connected to you with all, you know, whichever channels you've connected with me on. Yeah, William, and you know, it's unhappy people, and we know that. So don't let it, you know, I know you don't, and I don't let it bother me. They say all kinds of stuff. It's whatever they choose to do. You just block them, wish them well and block them, you know, and don't interact with them because that's what they want. They want you to interact with them. And William, you make amazing content, amazing content. I make amazing content. So, you know, we have nothing, you know, they're just, you know, one came on an old video, found one of my old videos and said, I don't know, it was just some nasty comment, you know. And one woman said, oh, one woman came on one day and she said, oh, you've had all this plastic surgery and facelifts and lip plumpers. And she said lip plumpers, I think she called it. And I haven't had any of that except for when I was 39. I had a mini facelift that didn't do anything for me. And then, you know, facelifts go away after a year, a couple years or a year or two. They don't last. So, you know, I haven't had anything. You know, I just take care of myself. That's all I do. That's all I do is take care of myself. And so Wisdom Monday. So, you know, yeah, you just move on. Like Miss Croft says, you just move on from it. You don't acknowledge it. You get away from it. The only thing I have to watch is on StreamYard. When I bring people up, I have to make sure I know who they are and I see them in the box, because even people will pretend to be someone else and, you know, copy their picture. And then what happens is they come up and pour in your channel. So you have to be very careful. Welcome, Abraham. Welcome, welcome, my friend. I'm going to give you a blue wrench. Let me get some of my some of my notes out here. Okay. I'm going to grab some of my notes here. Now, these are scribble notes. I have to put my glasses on because I write these in when I wake up and it's dark in the room in the morning, and I write these. So I'm going to share a little bit. Yeah, Miss Croft, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely, Abraham. You're welcome. Welcome. You can drop your link if you would like. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you how scribbled this is because I can't read. I can't see what I'm doing and when it's dark. Okay. Can you see all this? Can you see it? That looks like 2-year-old wrote it, but I'm writing it and without being able to see what I'm writing. That's why I have to put the glasses on. Let me go backwards. This is just today's stuff. Okay. I was talking about casual clothes, you know, thinking about casual clothes, you know, casual clothes. You know, most of us wear, I'm in my shorts, you know, my running shorts. Actually, they're my son's running shorts. I couldn't find mine, so I grabbed his running shorts. I'm wearing my son's running shorts. And, oh, thank you, War Gamer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And so this is the thing. Get good at wearing casual clothes. You know, most of us wear casual clothes, except unless you're in the workplace. So make sure you dress for success, even if you're being casual. Make sure you have good body hygiene. You look nice, you know. Be your best you. You want to make your home your own, not someone else's lifestyle. You know, your home doesn't have to look like anybody else. Your life doesn't have to look like anybody else. Let your home reflect who you are. Remember, what you do is valuable and important. Your agenda, your schedule, your routine, and your time. Your time is valuable. Your time is important. Never downplay who you are. My time is important. My everything I do is important. What my words are important. Consider yourself very, very important. You don't have to be a people pleaser. You can want to please people without being a people pleaser. You know, I have two lists. I have a when I feel like it list, and I have a priority list. Priority list, sometimes things from the priority list go over to the when I feel like it list. Sometimes the I feel like it list moves back over to the priority list, and they sometimes go back and forth. You know, like going to the gym right now. Now, you know, I run 5 miles a day. I exercise every day. But I have to tell you that going to the gym daily, I can't get there every day now. You know, I'm a full-time college student. I'm this, I'm that. I've got a lot going on in my life. So I put the gym on when I feel like it list, which is pretty regular, but it's when I feel like it list. Because right now I'm cleaning out my my attic. And I have like a whole wardrobe, I mean, masses of clothes up there that I'm donating, and I am streamlining so that I want to fit all my clothes into my walk-in closet, which is going to be really hard to do, but I want to do that. Ms. Croft, absolutely. I'm out there every day. I'm out there even in the snow. I'm out there. And, you know, you can dance. One of my things is when the weather's really bad and I don't want to go to the gym, I put on dance music and I dance. And I used to do videos on my Facebook and on YouTube for family and friends, because that was back before it was a public channel. And then they made it so that you can't use any of the music in the background, and I got copyrighted strikes. And so I don't do it anymore online. But what I do is I dance every day. Yes, I'm getting rid of, like, I have a lot of purses, but I'm streamlining, and I'm trying to streamline it down to 10 purses and 10, probably 10 bigger, 5 or 10 bigger bags. One of the things I'm doing, I did a video yesterday, and it was called the hospital bag. Now, y'all know I took 10 years ago with what they called a brain aneurysm. You know, I had run into a wooden hanger. I had head trauma when I ran into a wedged wooden hanger. And I was pretty sick for about a year. And I kept a hospital bag by the door anytime I would need to go to the hospital. If I thought I was going to go to the hospital, I had everything in it: toothbrushes, underwear, you name it, phone chargers, whatever I needed. And I kept a list also inside of it for the last minute things that I would need to put in there. And I also keep a travel bag. So I have 2 bags. So right now I'm redoing I'm doing what I call 2 bags. And the hospital bag is really more of a suddenly bag. It would be if suddenly my husband came home and said, hey, we need to go. We're going to go take a trip. You know, so that's what, yes, Abraham, absolutely. And so I do that. I keep a hospital bag, and I keep because when my daughter took sick 3 years ago, it was a suddenly. She's fine now. I had to have emergency surgery. I was by her bed every moment. And so now at that point, for about a year after that, I kept a hospital bag by the door in fear. It's kind of like PTSD of like, oh my gosh, we might have to go to the hospital again. So I kept it back. So growing older in the 60s, as I am, I want to be prepared for a lot of things that, the unexpected. Now, I hope none of them happen, but I want to always have a quick bag, a bag that, you know, with all my essentials in it that I could quickly pick up for any reason and go. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm organizing my attic. I'm making my travel bag, hospital bag, whatever you want to call it. And we have a little home, which is our beach house, which is where we raised our children on Tybee Island. So we go back and forth from there. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Croft. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And so this is the thing. This is the thing. You know, you have to sometimes be prepared for the unexpected. Welcome, the heart of Zany. Wonderful to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And so I'm doing that. So I'm streamlining. I'm in my attic. So today I'm not going to the gym because I did my run. I do my run and go to the gym. So I want to go up in the attic, even though it's hot, pull down clothes. I've been going through my walk-in closet, pulling out purses, pulling out shoes, pulling out clothes, boxing up stuff to donate, and the rest of it I'm streamlining and keeping. I'm using all my new stuff. When you get over the age of 60, you don't save anything for good. Okay, so I save nothing for good. I use everything, everything. And Teg, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, my friend. So I save everything. So I'm saving everything. I mean, that's saving it. I'm using everything. I'm using my good dishes, my good linen, my good underwear, my good, you name it, I'm using it. But one of the things I'm trying to organize, and when you pull everything out of the closet, you go, I didn't even know I had this, you know, and it's like going shopping. It's so much fun. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So I'm staying home today to do that. Treat people as if they are nice until proven otherwise. Okay. The other day I met somebody new, and I knew I was going to meet them, and I hadn't met them before. And, you know, often we're a little bit on the defensive, you know, like, okay, I'm going to be kind of conservative and cool and all that because I don't know who they are. Well, I believe in being a little conservative, but I was very, very friendly and very, very warm. And I assumed that they were nice, and they were nice. Okay. So assume people are nice even before you meet them. And then if they find out that they're not nice, then you can back away from them. Stay healthy by eating right. Don't get sucked in by someone's good side when they have a repetitive, continual bad side. Yep. Yep, Miss Croft, this is what I'm doing. I'm wearing everything. I have a couple of my favorite handbags because they're big and all that. And what I've decided to do, since I like a big bag, I am taking the smaller bags and putting it inside the big bag so that when I go into a store, I take out the smaller bag with my wallet and cell phone and all that, and I carry it in. But I'm using everything. I'm wearing everything. I'm pulled out my 10 pairs of New Balance shoes. I wear only New Balance. I do have Skechers, but because I'm a runner, and I had problems with my foot a year ago, if you all remember, I now wear New Balance and I don't have any problems. They're the most fantastic shoe in the world. And so I have like 10 pairs. So I'm pulling them all out, putting all brand new ones on. I'm not going to, because I spilled paint, you know, I'm an artist. I spilled paint on my other ones and I've been using them to run in, and I'm just going to wear my new ones. I'm going to wear my new ones. Relationships are always changing, and we have to adapt to ever-changing relationships. And if you can't adapt, that's where people break up. When you cannot adapt to a relationship, when you cannot adapt, you will break. It will break. So you either adapt. I'm going to write that, Jen. Adapt or break. So you need to, I misspelled break. Hey, Star Girl, welcome. Welcome, my friend. I'm going to give you a blue wrench there. Welcome, welcome. So this is the thing, okay? You have to adapt in life. Life is changing all the time. Relationships change. People get divorced because they're not adapting. You know, you got to adapt to that person changed on you. Well, if they changed really bad, then, you know, I wouldn't want to stay with them. But if it's going to stay that way, but sometimes people change. You know, I'm not 25 anymore. My husband's not 25. I'm 64. We got to adapt to that. You know, now we talk about, you know, we talk about things that are preparing us for old age. I talked about preparation that you need to do in case a spouse dies. My husband and I have, you know, we've done everything to prepare if one or the other goes. You know, it could happen. You know, my husband's a minimalist, so we know he'll sell the house and he'll donate everything, you know. I'm a maximalist. I love everything. I'll keep everything and I want to stay here. So we work it for both ways, you know, and we hope that we live long lives, and we hope that we have a lot more wonderful adventure ahead of us, but yet you've got to be prepared. Stupid comments. You know, people are always saying stupid things. Be careful whose advice you listen to. They may be a good soul, but they may be full of stupid. Full of stupid, as Grandma would used to say. She'd say, you know what? They're just full of stupid. And some people, no matter how nice they are, they're full of stupid. and other people are a wrong third voice. There's a right third voice and a wrong third voice. You've got to find right third voices for your life. If you're hanging out with wrong third voices, they're going to pull you away from your divine assignments, from your purpose, from your goals. You know that it's a wrong voice. A right person can be a wrong voice if they're pulling you away from what you're meant to be doing. Okay, that doesn't mean that they're a wrong person, but a right person can be a wrong voice in your life at that time if they're pulling you away from what you're supposed to be doing. And a right voice pushes you towards what you're supposed to be doing and is a great person that helps listen to you. Yeah, Miss Croft, it's not worth that. It's not worth that. You have to decide in your life. What I do is I have some relationships that I discontinue, period. I try to do it always on a good note. I try to be polite. Some relationships I just let fade away. That's the best way to let them go. Other people will be who they are. We got to remember, people are basically who they are. And in a weakened moment, their bad side is going to come out. So can you deal with their bad side? And there are some people, no, I won't. So I just discontinue the relationship. Other people I have a very limited relationship with. I know they have a bad side. So I set the relationship up very structured so that I don't get the bad side. I only get the good. Other people I can hang out with pretty much all the time. I have no issue with. They have little idiosyncrasies. It doesn't bother me. There are people that upset the apple cart in life. I did a video on it. I haven't put it up yet. I stay away from people that are disruptors. Success is a mess. If you go into my closet, my bedroom, and my bathroom right now, it's a big mess. Not because it's not organized, it is. But I've got everything pulled out of the closet. And it's going to be pulled out of the closet for a while because, like I said, I'm bagging stuff up, donating stuff, and streamlining stuff, and picking out stuff I want to wear. So my success is a mess right now by choice. It's good. Hey, Paulina, welcome, welcome, my friend. There you go. Blue Wrench, my friend. Paulina's Kitchen is in the house. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome. So yeah, people that upset the apple cart, stay away from. Everyone is special. I want you to know that you are special. I'm special. We're all special. We're all different. We're all the same. We all have different ways of doing things. I may be an artist. You may be an artist. I may be a good cook. You may be a good cook, but no one can cook like you do. And no one can paint like you do. No one can be or like I do. Yeah, success is a mess. Maybe I'll do that one. You know what? I think I needed to, matter of fact, you gave me an idea. Let me go put that where, make the t-shirt. Make t-shirt. Success is a mess. You know what? I need to do that for my merchandise shelf. Thank you. Thank you, Paulina. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to remember to do that for my merch shelf. Success is a mess because it is. You know, when I clean out my attic, it's going to be a big mess until I get it done. I'm in no hurry. Success is a mess. All good things is, you know, when you are painting a painting, it's a mess. I get paint all over the place. Thank you, Miss Croft. Thank you. Be careful whose voice you let influence you. Be appreciative of the little things. I did a video called Old People. Old people are very focused on the little things. And I can tell you, as I get older, that Kleenex box better be in a certain place next to my bed. Little things matter. Little things matter to old people. And so that must mean I'm getting older, but I've always been like that. Little things matter. The way my door is open or shut in the morning, you know, in my bedroom. I don't like too much light in the bedroom when I'm first waking up because that's when my wisdom comes to me that first hour, and I write down everything in my scribble notes. And if there's too much light, I will lose it probably. So, you know, lose my wisdom notes. And so I don't want to lose my inspiration. So because it's that transition time from your subconscious sleep to your conscious, that in between time is when all that wisdom is still there and you can grab onto it in your conscious mind while you're still half asleep. Once you fully wake up, all those dreams and all that stuff is gone. Nikki, welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So a lot of people don't realize this, that wake up period is very important. Don't grab your cell phone. Don't grab anything. Just grab your scribble notes and or your recorder. And that's what I do. I have my recorder with me on my run everywhere I go. And I have my scribble notes with me in the morning and I scribble them. And I have my kids are all inherit my scribble notes when I'm gone. They're all in the attic, boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Half of them I can't read them. And but I've made videos. I've made a lot of videos. You know, my original reason for making my YouTube channel 11 years ago for my children only, and then it became family and friends. And then a year ago, hold on, let me see who's calling here. Hold on, please. Hello. Yes. You can call him at his cell phone, but I don't want to give it because I'm on a live stream right now, so I don't want to give the number out. But you can call him on his cell phone. But yes, we need someone to come in here and re-put the oven in. They didn't put it in right, and they didn't. It's all wrong. So whoever, you know, the guys, I was busy and I didn't notice it until after they were gone. But they put it too low. It needs to go up. No, go over that with my husband, and that would be better. Okay, and you should have his other number. And so the thing about it is that they put it in wrong. Is basically, and if you read the instructions, it needs to go like a foot off the floor, and it's only like 3 inches off the floor or something like that. It's very low, so it wasn't put in right. So they should not charge us. Okay, they do need to do a good job. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have him call you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. So let's talk this a phone call. See our oven back there? It has a board across the top of it that needs to be painted white. It's actually part of the stuff. The people that installed, we have two ovens there. They're brand new, never been used. Beautiful, beautiful ovens, and we paid a lot for them. They're convection, microwave, everything there. So our oven is not right as far as we're concerned. Okay. And so this is the thing. They didn't put it in right. So we can't use it until they put it in right. So, you know, there's a time to complain. When something's not right, you do it in the right way. Okay, you do it in the right way. I'm very, as you heard, very diplomatic, but you do it in the right way. And you need to complain and get things done right. So they put the oven too low against the floor. The oven needs to come up where you see the board is, where the wall, part of the wall, that the oven needs to come all the way up. And then you know, they put the board on the bottom, and that's how it goes. They got it the other way. So, you know, we're getting it straightened out, but you know, we just got this beautiful, gorgeous ovens, and so we're waiting for it to be done right. So you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta be firm, and I am firm. You know, I mean, there's a time, you know, I'm always nice, I'm always polite, but I'm also very firm and like saying, hey, this isn't right. You know, we paid a lot of money for this. This needs to be done right. So never, you know, I always ask for what I want. I always speak up. Okay. Get healthy and take care of your health. You know, there are things that you have no control over and things you have control over. And even the things you have no control over or you didn't see coming, you have control in your reactions to them. Sometimes taking care of yourself is not enough. Sometimes you need a professional. And that's why it's very, very important to align yourself with great professionals, whether it's a plumber, whether it's an electrician, whether it's a doctor, or whoever it is. Stop being mad at someone. It's a waste of energy. That doesn't mean you have to go back into a relationship with them or the same kind of relationship. It just means stop being mad. You're using new energy on an old issue. Stop asking people that don't want to help you. There is more to life than your dominant gift, but your dominant gift usually takes priority over everything else. Design a plan for your life, you know, and things can change, but without a plan, you're going to be like a little ship out in the middle of the ocean, okay? Some people have no boundaries. Always know people with no boundaries. Don't ramble. You know, I try not to ramble on here. I have one wisdom teacher I've watched for many, many years, and of late, he's getting quite old. And now he gets on and he talks about everything else, and it takes 3 hours to get 5 minutes worth of wisdom. And I don't like that. Now, when I do a live stream, I'm more than just wisdom. I'm a chit chat channel. I'm a little bit of everything. But I also try, when I am doing wisdom, if you watch my wisdom videos, they're right to the point. They're right to the point. Think smart in life. Think ahead and think smart. You can be fed an attitude by someone with a wrong attitude. Make sure to hang around people with the right attitudes. You have to want your own dream. No one else can want it for you to make it happen. Don't rush your good experiences. Savor and enjoy your good experiences. Sometimes you ask yourself in life, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Take time to enjoy your life. Hey, Mr. Positive, welcome, welcome. I'm just going over some wisdom notes here, my friend. Just heading over some wisdom notes. And welcome, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. If you don't have Mr. Positive, you definitely want to have Mr. Positive, okay? And pamper yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, some people spend their entire life in every relationship being the peacemaker. And I believe in being a peacemaker. I'm a peacemaker. But there are some people that take that for advantage, and they have no desire to make peace. And with people that have no desire to make peace, that are constantly creating problems, I just back away from. Because being a peacemaker is exhausting. And if you're doing that all the time, it can exhaust you and deplete you. Some people you should stay away from. When you have a good plan in place, you usually don't have to waste time thinking on it, and write it down. I write every step down so that I don't have to rethink it and use mental energy. All I have to do is look at my paper. Don't try to rationalize or placate bad behavior. Don't try to do that. I don't placate bad behavior. I don't rationalize it. I don't support it. If someone has bad behavior, it doesn't matter what the cause is. Oh, I feel sorry for them. They had a bad childhood. I don't care. They have bad behavior. They better change it, or I don't want to be around them. Just because you've got it together doesn't mean everybody else has it together. We're all at different levels and different places in life. There are some people who run everything. They run whatever they're given. They run everything in their life. They just make a big mess of things. I stay away from those kind of people too. I should call it people to stay away from, right? People who constantly stir the pot, people who gossip, people who have a negative attitude, people who distract you from all the good things in your life, people who distract you from what you're supposed to be doing, you know, people who belittle you, people who demand from you, all those kind of people. I really need to do a separate video called people to stay away from. You know, let me write that down, because otherwise your thoughts only last 30 seconds, by the way. A thought. People to stay away from. Okay. You know, I should really do a video called that, and I think I will, maybe today. I think that, you know, this is the one thing I go to college full time at my age. And one of the things I learned is that a thought, we usually only hold a short-term thought for 30 seconds. And so then we lose it. That's why we go, what was I thinking? I forgot, you know. So you've got to remember, you will usually you lose that thought. You don't need to remind people of their stupidity. They likely realize it. Okay. Don't repeat bad behavior of someone else's. Don't repeat your own bad behavior. Sometimes talking does no good. Sometimes you just have to stop talking. When we have a mixed memory where we have good and bad rolled together, what do? I choose to remember the good, and I choose to learn from the bad, but I choose to remember the good. I let the good take priority if at all possible. When you feel lonely, there's people to always connect with. There's a lot of lonely people out there that you can connect with. Now, I think always be careful when you're lonely not to get married, because usually people that are lonely who choose to get married because of loneliness usually choose the wrong person, in my opinion. Just because you love someone doesn't mean you have to accept bad behavior. Some people cause the problems, and some people are always the peacemakers. You know, peacemakers can get worn out. I think sometimes you just got to step back completely. My divine assignment for my life is to take care of me so that I can take care of others and do what I do. Take good care of yourself for that reason. For a lot of reasons. Take care of yourself. Keep building your dream together when you're married. You know, I did a video called Keep Building Your Dreams Together, but you also have to create the actions behind those dreams to, you know, if you want to have great relationships, keep dreaming together, keep building together, keep doing positive things together. Often people begin to tear down after they've been married a while. Never think someone is better than you. They're not. Hey, Samanath pal, welcome, welcome. So great to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Sometimes we have to let other people figure it out. Your role as a parent to an adult child who's competent is not to tell them how to live their life. Your role is to support them on their journey, but not support wrong decisions, but to support right decisions for them. It's better to say no to it's better to say no when something's not right for you than to say yes to the wrong thing. Don't put your negative feelings that you're having into someone else. Don't put your negative feelings onto someone else. Don't impose what you're feeling because you're in a bad mood. Don't put that on somebody else. You don't want to do that. Don't work so hard. Work smart. You know, my notes go on and on and on and on and on. And you know what? That is enough wisdom for the day, because there is more to life than wisdom. Wisdom is an important part of life, knowing how to navigate through life, but yet there's more to life. You've got to get out there and live. You know, it's easy for me to even get caught up into constant wisdom. But, you know, earlier in life, I was a learner. Now I'm a teacher, so to speak, a teacher of wisdom. Now I don't give advice or suggestions, as I said, but I share with you. So I really don't listen to many other people. I do have a few wisdom teachers I listen to, but pretty much I know what they're going to say, but it's nice to hear them reflect back to me what I already know at this point. But, you know, we have to have, it's important to have wisdom and surround ourselves with people who are wise, not profess to be wise, but who are truly wise. And yet at the same time, we've got to get out there and live. We're going to make mistakes. You know, life is full of mistakes. Success is full of mistakes, but you get out there anyhow and you keep on going. You keep on going and you make the best life you can. I am here to inspire, not to tell people how to live their life. I'm here to inspire people to find their own best life. Okay. And let me have another sip of coffee here. I do drink coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I love coffee. And I drink it with a straw. So that's my secret. I drink coffee with a straw so it doesn't yellow. I have very white teeth. I want to keep my teeth white, so I drink my coffee or tea with a straw. Well, everyone, I'm going to go. I wanted to come on here. I wanted to say hello to y'all. I'm going to go make a few videos, and then I'm going to, because I make my daily videos, and I'm going to make the one on whatever topic I just said. That I'm going to do that. And that t-shirt idea Ms. Croft gave me is fantastic. I hope to do that. And, just live your best life. Don't try to be anybody else. Your circumstances are different. You have blessings that are all your own, and you have problems that are different than someone else's. So live your best life. Okay, remember, there's not a one size fits all for everybody. So you want to live your best life and make your best life happen. And it happens through a right plan and right actions. Okay, and being flexible. You have to be flexible in life. Okay, the palm tree is able to sway with the wind, And sometimes we have to think like a palm tree. Sometimes we have to sway with things so that, and the trees that don't sway break. So you don't want that. So you want to be able to sway a little bit like a palm tree. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful week. And I don't know when I'm going to be on here next. It could be tonight. I don't think so, because I'm supposed to be interviewed on someone's panel tonight. But I'll be on here when I am. And sometimes I come on every day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes not at all, sometimes not for a while. I don't know. It's just whenever I feel like it. I'm not on a tight schedule because I have my own in-person things that I've got going on, that I love, that I do, like cleaning my attic, cleaning my closet. So thank you. Thank you. May God bless you. I wish you a wonderful day. Please give me thumbs up before you leave. Like, share, subscribe to all my channels. Tell your friends about my channels. Remember, the links are pinned to the top of the comments section under all my daily videos. Okay. And leave me some comments, and share my videos out, and I will share yours out as well. May God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.